Hello my besties, how are you? Welcome to my DIY channel. You ask and shall receive. A lamp post made totally on the budget. I actually used all Dollar Tree items. That way you can recreate for a fraction cost that it's sold in the stores. And you could use it outdoors or in. It comes with the solar battery, so it charges when it's sunny outside and maintenance free, so amazing. And now we can decorate it. Today we are going to decorate it for the Patriotic holidays. And then we are going to change it up for every season so it won't just take up space in your storage room. Is that great or what? I hope you press thumbs up for me. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Become my bestie. That way we're gonna be in touch. You're not gonna miss any future videos coming up, all right? Let's get started.
So a few weeks ago, I decorated my Christmas lamppost from Walmart, which was over $80. I decorated for Easter. You love the idea, changing up for different holidays. And then I offered to recreate one for you on the budget. So let's go to a Dollar Tree and look for the supplies. They have a variety of lanterns to choose from $3 to $5, whether you want solar or not, different colors. You can add your own candle if you like. And then you're going to need a pot or a planter. They have a large variety for $1. I saw this one for $5 and decided to splurge because I really want my base to be taller. And then for a lamppost, we are going to need a stick. I think a broomstick for $1.25 will do. And while at it, just grab a mop. Don't ask any questions, you'll see. I want my lamppost to be sturdy. I asked my husband if he has any cement mix. He had this concrete mix left over in the garage, so he poured some in for me, mixed it with water with the stick. Just a little bit water at a time, about, I would say, 1/3 of the pot. And it gets heavy, so you don't need much at all. After you mix it, you're gonna put your stick in, handle down in the cement, and cover it up. And if you don't want to deal with the cement mix, you just get a large block of fluorofoam, put your stick in there, and cover it up with rocks. And I recommend measuring the center because I think we were off a little bit. So just measure both sides, and it's actually 5 inches on each side is perfect over there if you use the same pot as me. Cover it up, secure in place, and to make sure that it doesn't tilt or move, you are going to reinforce it with some tape and let it set. The cement gets really dusty, so I just wipe it down gently around the broomstick. Be careful not to knock it over. And leave it out in a sunny spot for overnight, okay? I didn't want to touch it on the inside. I'll wipe that down when it dries, but this is how it looks. We're gonna leave it out to dry, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with that mop. If you have a guess, please comment, let me know. We are going to pull out the yarn, first one at a time, and as it gets looser, you can take out the whole bunch at once. Save the yarn for the next project because all we need today is just this little plastic attachment, this thing. I chose the modern lantern with the solar battery on top. When you cover it up, it lights up so you know it's turned on. There's a switch at the bottom which you want to make sure it's turned on. And we are going to glue our mop attachment to the bottom there. I just want to make sure that I don't damage anything underneath. Put a lot of hot glue through the center. And let's put it on. And of course, Tweety has to be part of the action as usual. This looks so neat. Think smarter, not harder, my besties. Give me a thumbs up. I'm so excited to try this, and look at this lantern. So nice. Can't wait to put it on tomorrow. And this, what are we making next? comment, give me suggestions.
24 hours later.
Let's go outside. It's been sunny all day. Looks good. I'm having Andre carry this in because it's quite heavy. No wind is gonna knock this thing over. This is nice and sturdy, guys. Just a quick wipe down.
All right, my besties, and now the moment of truth. Let's see if this trick works. Give me thumbs up, my besties. I'm so excited that this worked without much effort at all.
And I spent $12.50 versus $87. That is 80% savings. Definitely worth making your own, my besties. And wait until we decorate. We start with the planter. We need to fill it in. I got this garland on Christmas clearance. It was less than $1. You can also use a wreath. In addition, we're gonna need some lights, a little bit of deco mesh, and some ribbons. I am going to use this garland to fill in my planter. And then as I get to the top, I'm going to use the last end to create a little wreath around the pole and let it rest on the rim. Fluff up the pine tips, and you can even twist tie them together so it's nice and secure. Next, we are going to add a string of lights, and I like these because they come with a timer. A little bit more money than Dollar Tree, but it's definitely worth it. And I add these in a zigzag pattern all around our little wreath here. It's too annoying for me when it's blinking like that. I'm gonna turn it to steady. Next, we are going to make the patriotic bow. We are going to measure 12 inches, 12 inches, fold in half, 6-inch loop, another one. Pinch it in the center. Let's just see. Yeah, that's a good size of a bow for the lantern. Cut the tails and tie through the center with a pipe cleaner. By the way, did you see how I decorated the inexpensive $1.25 lanterns from the Dollar Tree? I'll link that video for you below. So we got the first bow done. We are going to trim the ends, fold in half, cut diagonally towards the wired edge. And we are going to make a second one, a little bit smaller, 11 inches folded in half. That's a 5.5-inch loop. We have 2, let's make 3. And by the way, this is Walmart Christmas ribbon, just to show you. You know, it could be candy cane for one season, but then stripe for 4th of July. Always look at those ribbons as colors, not the seasons, okay? So tie your second bow on top of the first one, spread out the tails in between. And if you have another type of ribbon, you can make a third bow on top. Let's see how this looks. Looks good. I'll show you in a minute. And now we are going to add a white bow on top. 12 inches and a little bit smaller. 10, fold in half, that's a 5-inch loop. One more. 10 inches, fold, pinch. Let's see. Yes, that's cute. And cut it off. We are going to tie this bow on top. We are going to take the pipe cleaner to the back and use it to attach the bow to the lamp post. Isn't that a pretty bow? So simple yet so pretty. Let's attach it right there underneath the lantern. Next, we are going to cut the mesh, and this is Dollar Tree. Normally, I don't buy it because it frays so much, but with this method, it's gonna work. We are going to cut about 24 inches long pieces and fold it into a bow tie, just like this. Fold both ends towards the center, overlapping about an inch, and pinch it. That way, there's no fraying. The ends are hidden in the center there. And you are going to tie it with a pipe cleaner, make a bow tie like that. You are going to make 5 or 6 bow ties with one row. Next, cut your ribbons 12 inches strips, and I needed a 4th pattern, so I used the red velvet from the Dollar Tree. And we are going to crisscross 2 ribbons together, pinch in the center, and tie it on top of our mesh bow tie. Simple as that. We are going to create little bundles like that with all of them. And now we are going to attach these on top of the pine and cover it up. All right, looking good. And I'm looking on my table. I have those 2 gnomes there. I just want to try it. They're so cute. I got them at a Dollar Tree. Let me just see how they would look. You know how I did the rabbit for Easter? Oh my gosh, how adorable. I'm gonna keep them and put my lamppost on the porch for now. Let's fill in with some greenery and berries and coordinating flowers. You can attach your greenery by twist tying the pine tips. That way it's not permanent. You can change it up for another season. Okay, let's add some berries. I'm just going to stick it right there in the center. I have 2 little pieces left. I'm gonna put them on each side. And now those Patriotic poppies I got at a Dollar Tree, I'm going to put one in the center of each bow. All right, I like how everything looks, so I'm just going to hot glue it in place. And that's getting attached to each bow, not to the garland itself, which is good because I want to use garland for the next seasons as well. Okay, I am going to stop right there. This is how I decorate my lamppost with the red, white, and blue for the patriotic holidays. I hope you like it.
I hope you like it. All right, my besties, how do you like it? I can't wait to hear from you. I hope you make one. Please tag me, share your pictures in my DIY Besties group on Facebook so we can all see and enjoy. And take care, my bestie. I love you. See you next time. Bye-bye. What do you have to say? What do you have to say? My naughty birdie. Say hello, besties. When you gonna start talking? So spoiled.